Hello everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Bomberman Hero playthrough. Last time we completed the entirety of the main game, however, there is still some unfinished business left to take care of, and that is to get the freaking high score, aka the score requirement for the final boss, Bagalar. Last time we fought him, we managed to defeat him, but unfortunately our score was at a big fat 0, because we took too long. Oh, how I love this game and its stupid crap. Anyway, before starting today's stream, I did do a little bit of off-screen grinding. Got my health back up, got full power-ups. Everything seems to be good to go, as far as I can tell. Also, hello Blaze Troops, welcome to the stream. And also, if you couldn't tell, I'm not even bothering with my actual camera today. Honestly, I'm not really too sure what else I can do with it. It's just been experiencing far too many problems, it's freezing far too often, and it's driving me nuts. So, yeah, I'm sticking with the webcam for now. Alright, here we go. Nice throw. Great start, eh? Anyway. I think what I was trying to say was, I am thankful I no longer have to worry about watching the cutscene of having to deal with the intro of this guy every damn time now, since I've already beaten him. And that makes perfect sense, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so far so good. Nice, first try. Honestly, when it comes to these floating TVs of death, you just gotta pray that your first throw is the correct one. Okay. On to the final phase. So far, so good. I may be just under 6,000 points here, but honestly, I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with taking unnecessary damage from a missile out of nowhere. Okay. Okay, that was a load of bull crap. Come on, baby, let's finish this nice and quick. You fucking serious? There we go. Whew, we just made it. 1750.
I did it!
Well, that thankfully didn't take too long. And perfect.
Good job.
Final gold medal, folks, of the main game. And after getting all the gold medals and all the ad hoc bombs throughout the entire game, a new world has opened up. And the actual final part of the game is now accessible. Say hello to Gossick. Gossick only has one area, just like the last world. However, it only has 3 more levels within. Outer Road, Inner Road, and versus Unknown. Let's give her a whirl. Bagalar, you fool! You lost again! It's Evil Bomber's turn. Great name for a villain, said no one ever. Kinda competes with the likes of Mr. Dark from Rayman. Ah, god damn it. Of course I blew myself up. Well, whatever, no big deal. Got like 17 lives to work with here. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is the last Bonber Jet level in the entire game. Which is pretty interesting to say the least. What's also really interesting is the fact that there was no Bonber Jet cutscene. More than likely it was due in part with the fact that... Nice fail. Actually, what I was trying to say was the reason why there was no initial cutscene, more than likely it's due in part of the fact that there was another cutscene that took place beforehand. Okay. Those lasers, I'm pretty sure you just have to charge right through and hope for the best. Anyway, Gothic Star, I'm guessing that's what this place is called. This place is definitely the hardest planet. Simply due in part with all the enemies everywhere. And there's a lot of things you need to not only destroy, but also dodge and just get through this place alive. Nice. First try, high score. That's good to see. Okay. And just like with the rest of the planets, there are, of course, high score requirements for all of them. So, let's go to Inner Road. aka the final platforming stage of the game. And just like with the rest of the world, it ain't gonna be easy to get through. Because we have a lot of things to dodge and also plenty of things to destroy and lots of platforming. It's gonna be fun. Perspective is also gonna be, I'm gonna say, your worst enemy in this whole freaking trip. Trust me. Okay, that was complete bullshit. Okay. Good lord. That'll work. Okay, how the hell did this guy not die? By the way, if you couldn't tell, there are multiple routes for this place. There's an upper route as well as a lower route. And looky, there's the exit. Again, pretty short stage, all things considered. However, there is still the matter of actually surviving with one hit, plus lots and lots of bottomless pits here. And with the way Bomberman controls... yep, saw that one coming. Damn it! Honestly, there I think I just jumped too late. Okay, why don't we try this again now, shall we? Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is, instead of taking the lower path and then try to make my way backwards, I'm going to take the upper path first. Funny enough, the upper path is much easier versus the lower path in every sense. Plus, the lower path is a lot more dangerous due to the abundance of enemies. Okay. I know I saw a purple or a pink gem just around the corner. Of course. Can never not get hit by those things. Kind of funny how we're also seeing some enemies from the first world, planet Bomber here. Albeit, there's only like about 2 of them. But even so, it is kind of surreal to see. Good Lord above. Alright, 4,000 should be the score requirement here. Keyword is should. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Okay, at least that only took 2 tries, and I'm okay with that. And, of course, before we head out, there is the matter of restoring my health back up and getting my firepower back. Thankfully, I can do both in Magma Dam pretty easily. And again, apologies for my internet taking a shit. This is a common occurrence, and I really should not keep pointing this out when it does happen. Don't you just love it when the frame rate just drops to like 5 frames per second and it literally becomes a slideshow? It's my favorite kind of moment in games such as this. It's fun, trust me.
Good job.
Okay, firepower restored along with health. Time to fight the final boss of the game, the true final boss, aka Evil Bomber. Let's go. We meet again, Bomberman! You dare to steal the ad hoc bombs I set? So it was you, evil bomber! It was you all along! Ha-ha! Today is payback day! Quality writing. Okay, here we go. By the way, I'm pretty sure Evil Bomber only has 1 phase, unlike the other final boss, but he does have a lot of HP. But definitely having full firepower here makes things so much easier. However, he does throw at you a ton of different attacks. From AoE attacks to random shurikens out of nowhere to fire pinwheels. Basically anything you can think of in this game, he can do it. Plus he can fly too. So that makes things so much more fun. And again, I'm not really sure what the score requirement is for Evil Bomber, but if I have to guess, it's pretty high. Yep, 6,000. Ow! And like I said, we're not done yet.
Good job.
We're not done yet, folks. We still got a ways to go. Way to go, Bomberman! Also, I'm pretty sure the game's gonna kick me out to the title screen again. Thank you, Princess! This is Black Bomb. Good work! And why didn't you help me throughout the course of the game? Thank you, Black Bomb! Gothic Star invasion complete. I'm guessing to take control of the planet, and yeah, the game kicks you back to the title screen. So, hooray! I lose everything. Ah! Okay. Before we head back into Gothic Star, there is some things to show off in the options menu. I'm not going to be showing them off right away, but just to show this off, I believe if you collect 3 gold medals out of the initial 5 planets, you'll unlock Slider Race. Unlocking Golden Bomber allows... No. To unlock Golden Bomber, you have to get 5 gold medals out of all of the initial planets. And finally, the final reward will be unlocked upon getting all gold medals on all gold medals in the entire game, including the one on Gothic Star. So, of course, we need to hop back in there and get back to work. It's gonna be fun. Alright, before we get started, I do have to get full firepower. Thankfully, I can get some additional firepower and bombs on Planet Bomber's first stage pretty easily. But health, unfortunately, is staying down in the pits. So in other words, it's going to be at the default of 4. Again, I find this really damn annoying how your health is not maintained between sessions, as well as just simply not holding on to your health in general, even if you get a game over. That is really damn annoying. I mean, it's one thing if you lose everything due to a game over, but still, it's annoying how everything just resets back to default upon being booted back to the title screen, whether you beat the game or defeat the final boss. Whether it be Bagalar or Evil Bomber. Funny enough, I think Evil Bomber made an appearance in one of the Super Bomberman games, though I don't know which one. Funny enough, I never even played any of the Super Bomberman games. Funny enough, I feel like there's a lot more references to the Super Bomberman games in this game versus the first game, the first Bomberman 64. Kind of hilarious if you think about it. Okay. Kind of funny how we managed to complete the entire game, pretty much, with, of course, the exceptions of getting the high score in the final boss fight. Which, it's kind of funny how I got pretty damn close the first attempt, but of course it wasn't enough. Still, pretty close, nonetheless. At least the score requirement really isn't that bad, all things considered. You just gotta spam, throw bombs, and do it fast as greased lightning. Just saying. Actually, since I'm maxed out on bombs, now I can work on getting firepower. Also, for those of you wondering, yeah, this is definitely the best stage to grind for gems and getting health upgrades. Trust me, I'm just saying. You will thank me later if you're trying to grind for additional health. Another thing to keep in mind too is that if you're going to increase your health capacity as high as possible, you're going to be doing this level over and over again for quite some time. How long exactly? I really do not know, but it's going to take a while. Trust me. Now I wonder, can I do this at 4 health, which is the default? Guess we'll find out now. I'm going to give it a shot. It probably won't work out too well, but let's go. Well, that's not a good start. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, this is disastrous. Let's try that again. Come on, man! Thanks, camera. I love it when the camera when he flies so damn fast that the camera can't keep up. I love it. It's my favorite! Okay, why was there no sound cue the second time around? Alright. Yeah, doing this with 4 health is almost mission impossible. Almost. I will say this, at the very least, the platform in which you have to fight Evil Bomber on, you have plenty of space to move around, and it's not super hazardous or anything like that. Okay, yeah, this is impossible. No. I gotta increase my health more. Okay, let's give Evil Bomber another freaking go. And be done with this game. Almost. Of course, I still have to show off all the extra stuff. But even so. Oh my god. How does he keep hitting me like every 2 seconds? Maybe my problem is I'm being too aggressive with him? I kinda have to be aggressive, otherwise I'm gonna run out of freaking time. There we go. Yes! It is done! Gold medal, folks. And we also get the ending again. So, yeah, even if I didn't get the final hit in, that definitely would have been bad if I cleared it. Otherwise, I would have to do all that grinding again. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that anymore, so now we have the final mode unlocked in the options menu, Millions Treasure Hunt. By default, when you first start up a game file, you'll immediately have access to the sound test. The sound test allows you to play any of the game's music And you're also able to play any of the game's sound effects as well. So even if you have not explored a singular stage, you can always play any song that you wish. Such as the ending, Bomber Techno,
Good job.
that, Cosmo Space, Game Over.
The game's over.
What's kind of funny is that after that quote, for whatever reason, it gets all fuzzy. Like, I don't get it.
The game's over.
You can even replay the intro's music if you wish. Okay, that's the sound test for ya. Overall, pretty neat feature. Alright. Like I said before, in order to unlock Slider Race, you have to get 3 gold medals out of the initial 5 planets. Golden Bomber you unlock by getting all 5 gold medals at the initial 5. And finally, Million's Treasure Hunt unlocks upon getting the gold medal on God Star, or whatever the hell it was. Alright, here we go. You got a lot of guts to challenge me. Let me show you something I learned on Mazone Star. You'll never win. So here we go. The Slider Race is literally just that. A race to the finish. And it basically takes place on that one, or the very first sliding level in the entire game. What we need to do here is just race this, snowman bomb thing to the very bottom. And in order to beat him, we have to make it to the very end. If we fall or fail to beat him, then unfortunately, it's an L for us. And done. With about 40 seconds on the clock. Sweet. Not bad, Bomberman. You defeated me. Your time is 39:56. I won't let you win next time. Haha! I did it! Overall, it's a fun little challenge if you like this. The sliding, the bomber slider levels of the game. Now, you may be wondering, why am I doing this again? Well, there is another cutscene that you get for either falling off the course, I'm pretty sure, or if you lose the race.
The game's over.
Or you get a game over. Okay. So, if you lose, we'll actually be able to get our hands on another cutscene. By the way, I'm pretty sure these walls that are placed throughout this course are predetermined each and every time, but the starting position of your opponent is randomized a bit. So, that's nice. Again, I would like to show off what happens if you, lose. Which, it's pretty easy to do, especially at the very end, and if you hit too many walls. I pity you, Bomberman. Your time is 42:86. You can never defeat me! Pretty funny. Now, it's time to show off Golden Bomber. Good work, White Bomb. I'll give you this gold chip. If I power up with this, I can go through water. Next, you must defeat the boss in the Sea of Trees. Okay. Alright, off we go. You gotta admit, that is pretty cool. Wish you could use that in the main game. So, remember those vehicle stages? Well, now we can take them on in a completely new way. And that way, of course, is with this golden bomber suit, we can now replay a lot of the vehicle stages on foot. So that's pretty awesome. Of course, there is still the matter of getting a good score throughout the stage. Although, I don't think you get anything for getting the highest score possible, so just completing them is enough. But even so, I'm just saying, why not go for a high score? It's fun, and it also makes the mode last a little longer, too. And again, this Golden Bomber mode really is a lot of fun. I wish, again, it wasn't just a pure cosmetic swap and be granted the ability to just run around on the ground without any sort of assistance from vehicles. You know what I mean? Now, just like with the other platforming stages, you do have a default lives count, but you don't have to worry about picking up ad hoc bombs throughout the course of the Golden Bomber sections at all in any way. Anytime you pause the game, you'll just simply pause the game and it'll just display your lives counter. You can also choose to quit this mode at any time if you so wish. Just keep in mind though that upon starting this mode, you do have to complete all the stages in which the Golden Bomber activity presents you. As doing... So what I'm trying to say is, you do have to complete all of these Golden Bomber stages in order. Otherwise, there is no way... Okay. I don't even remember what I was going to say. I think what I was trying to say was, you do have to complete these Golden Bomber stages one right after the other in one perfect run. And of course, when I say perfect run, I don't necessarily mean that it has to be absolute perfection. Rather, I mean, you do have to play through the stage in its entirety and play through all of them in one go. Kind of forgot that there was a second crab here. So one thing I will definitely say about the first Golden Bomber stage is that you definitely want to hold on to this power-up for as long as you can, and only get rid of it once you defeated the boss. Also, activating the elevator here just makes things harder. Thankfully, you can deactivate it if you activated it accidentally. However, you do have to... You do have to reactivate the elevator if you do end up deactivating it. So, there is that. I know there was another bomb power-up around here somewhere. I'm not going crazy. I swear there was one. Weird. It seems like the power-up just outright disappeared. Okay. Cool. Score was 7,500. Neat. And upon completion of the first stage, we'll immediately be thrown into a Bonber Jet stage. And again, just like with the last one, we get to take this on while on foot, which is pretty sweet. However, one thing to keep in mind is that you don't really play every single vehicle stage as far as I know. Also, this is a brand new enemy that's exclusive to this mode. And it's as pathetic as the rest. So kill it like the rest. Good lord. Okay, maybe grabbing this power-up was not the best of ideas. Overall, I feel as though this mode right here with the golden bomber suit, this is probably the most fun mode out of all of them, in my opinion. I can't really say for sure if that really is the case 100% or not, just because there is still one other mode that we have to look into, and that is the Million Treasure Hunt. Also, unlike all the Bonber Jet stages, you can actually go backwards. Also, I missed out on the gem. Damn it! What was I thinking? Clearly, I wasn't. Well, hopefully the score requirement for this stage will be generous. Okay, getting rid of the power-up like that probably wasn't the best of ideas. One other thing I haven't noted yet is that these stages did make a change to them versus their original counterparts. And that is, they added these platforms, so that way you can, not only did they add these platforms, but elevators as well. This way you can, God damn it. You can actually face the boss proper. And also leave the stage upon defeating it. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oof. 6450 out of 7,500. Maybe it would have been a better idea to KMS at that moment. Again, game, really? Why? Okay, why don't we try that again? Thankfully, you can skip any of the cutscenes in the game just by simply pushing the start button. Also, you may be wondering, why is it that I chose to quit out of the stage? Well, simply put, I want to see if you do get something for getting the high score out of all the stages. Which, if I have to guess, there's 3 in total. There's three golden bomber stages, and entire run, I think. Then again, there may be 4. And maybe I'm going insane. Another thing I haven't really pointed out is that some of the enemies around here, have you noticed that they kind of look like bottle caps? The enemy design in the Bomberman universe has always been kind of strange. To be honest, I feel as though the only reason you would want to grab this super long or super power, or no, what I'm trying to say is, I think the only reason you would want to pick this thing up, this power up in particular with the throwing glove, is just so you can take out enemies from a greater distance with just throwing your bomb. But again, you lose a lot of close-range capabilities just by doing that. Screw it. Okay. Okay, really? I swear to God, it just did its attack immediately after. That's not supposed to happen. See? Okay, really? Am I really going to die because of this crap? How am I not hitting him? Christ! That was annoying. Next stage is definitely one where KMSing may be a pretty viable strat. Just saying. Okay. Nice double kill. Damn it! I had a feeling that was going to happen too. Well, like I said, you at least get a pretty decent number of lives during this mode. And I'm not 100% sure if you can get more or not. I'm going to say, yeah, you can, but not in this stage. Then again, I don't know. It's been so long since I've last played this mode that I can't really say for certain. Okay, he's done. Alright, I'm not going to be grabbing that hand power-up yet, because I still want to... Okay, well, so much for that. I wanted to try to take out at least one of those damn birds, but apparently that was not happening. Whoa. Okay. I swear to God, that bomb went straight through him. Oh, no, 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 no. Did not want to get rid of that yet. Extra firepower is nice. Nice. For some reason I was thinking there was a bomb power-up that I didn't pick up back here. But no, it was actually over here, and I guess if you spawn a power-up and then walk off screen, the power-up disappears. Though it seems to only be the case for this mode. Then again, maybe it was like that in the regular game too. And I'm just misremembering? Of course, I would get shot. Okay, screw this. I honestly knew I was going to take damage there. There was no avoiding it. And again with the bullshit. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to be able to complete this mode with just one life now. There is no way. Looks like we're going again. All because that glove power-up screwed me over. I swear, man. Having that much throwing power really screws you over, big time. I don't even know if it should even be considered a power-up, because I don't think it is. Sure, it extends your range of throwing bombs, but because there's no sort of lock-on capabilities, and you throw the bombs like a football field's worth of distance, what's even the point of even having such a power-up? Well, I'll tell you, there is none. You're better off just throwing bombs your damn self. And again, another thing about this mode is that, again, you have to complete these levels in one go. With a single series of lives, I'm pretty sure, too. If you get a game over, you have to start over from the very beginning. All the way back here to this stage. So if you lose a life here, you might as well restart. Nice! Nice chain reaction. Screw you, crabs. Aye. I'm surprised that worked out. Are you serious, bro? Why can't I ever kick in the right goddamn direction? How far back do I have to be to hit the freaking crab? Apparently pretty damn far back, like as far back as him being off screen. Okay, here we go again with this crap where he does the double attack at random. Maybe the reason why he does that is because when I am attacking him, he jitters a bit, especially when he's in the middle of his attack animation. Alright, this should be fine. Yeah, of course. There we go. One thing that is kind of annoying about this power-up is that it does not grant Bomberman invulnerability, which I kind of wish it did. Or double his health capacity in any way, or just increase his health to maximum. Which honestly is kind of lame, if you ask me. Again, the only thing this thing does is that it allows Bomberman to take on some of the levels he took on previously on foot. And also one original level. Just saying, though. Is that really much of a reward? Nice! I guess that's what this glove is really for. Just that one section. Not sure if I hit the bird or not. I'm gonna say no, I didn't. I do find it more annoying to deal with these flying robots on the ground versus in the actual jet, the Bomber Jet, just saying. Honestly, when it comes to using the Super Glove power-up thing, if that's what it's called, the best to utilize it, you do have to time when it's best to get rid of the power-up. If you mistime your oh my god, I can't believe that missed. Okay, at least these birds, they're stuck in like a they're stuck in a state of limbo, which is pretty interesting. Okay. Now we can finish this up proper. Hopefully with no incident. With no incidents, rather. Honestly, I think this platform is supposed to be used to be able to reach this boss and just be able to throw your bombs at it. But to be honest, you don't even need it. So activating it is kind of pointless. You can choose to do it for funsies. But other than that, that's really about all this platform does. It gives you a slight boost. Oh, come on! How did I miss a... I don't get it. Looks like we're going to be playing this mode again. But first, before we actually do so... I want to see if there's anything else worth mentioning about this mode at all in any capacity. So you can get an extra life, but only in this stage. That's neat. Thankfully, this extra life respawns. Spam, spam, spam. There we go. It is kind of interesting how this stage uses the boss battle music. I mean, really, of all the songs, why the boss battle theme? I don't get it. It's kind of weird. There we go. All done with that one. Is that the last one like I originally thought? It is. Golden Bomber here. Take me to Bomber Base, please. Mission complete. I'm returning to Bomber Base. Total score 19,400. That's neat. Again, fun little side mode if you are looking for extra challenge. I'm definitely going to do this one more time at the very least, because I want to see what happens if you do get the high score. In other words, get a score of 5 on all of these stages. Which, that should be possible if I played my cards correctly. Funny enough, 2 out of the 3 Golden Bomber stages all have the same score requirements of 7,500, while the last stage, thankfully, is only like about, what was it again? 5,000? Or was it 6,000? I can't remember. How am I supposed to remember every little thing about this game? Get back here, you little shoot! There we go, he did. Okay. Let's make this nice and quick. Funny enough, even though these side modes are purely optional, it is definitely a fun little distraction from the main game for sure. They're all smaller modes that aren't the most frustrating thing in the world, trust me. I've definitely had worse experiences in this game, if you couldn't tell. Like the bomber slider stages were definitely one of them. Heh! Nice! Got the crab in the back! Great throw. God, I hate this power-up so much. Can never gauge the right amount of distance to throw these freaking bombs in. I will say this, at least having this power-up does make throwing bombs or rolling them around a lot more useful. Simply because they don't travel anywhere near as far. Oh my god, how the hell did I miss that? And that! Oh my god. Alright, if all else fails, spam! And even that didn't work, because Mr. Krabs is freaking invincible! No, he ain't invincible. Just timing the hit on him is a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay. Oh my god, how the hell did I slip off the elevator like that? Okay, he's done. I guess that's the reason why that elevator exists, so you don't slip and fall. Okay, if I have to guess where I was missing points, it probably has to do with birds and where they were spawning. Because I missed 100 points worth of items. I think another thing worth pointing out too is that defeating the mini-bosses of the area, you do have to beat them fairly quickly to get a good score from them. Of course, I missed the one in the middle. One more thing worth pointing out is that while you have this Super Glove power-up active, it's highly recommended that if you're trying to deal with enemies at close range, dropping bombs on them is the way to go. worked out. Now that I think about it, I think those birds that I shot out of the sky earlier, or the ones that swoop down, they get stuck in limbo if you miss them. But if you don't miss them, then you don't need to worry about that at all. Oh, come on! I don't even know if it's possible to get the high score for this. Okay, screw it. We'll just move on to Millions Treasure Hunt. Bomberman! What is it this time? Please help us! P-Bot, what are you doing here? What's wrong, P-Bot? The transport loaded with treasures stolen from Garridan crashed into a meteorite and exploded. Scattered about the crash are 24 treasures. Please find them. Princess Million is searching too. I'll find them. So, this is basically another side mode that you can choose to play, and again, this kind of takes place within all of the main game stages. And these treasures are scattered throughout different parts of the planet, or different planets throughout the course of the game. As you can see, there's like 8 crowns, 8 scepters, and 8 stones. And the S items, I'm pretty sure, are the ad hoc bombs. So that's pretty interesting. So just like before, we're basically gonna have to go through the entire game just to find all of the treasures. And I'm not really sure like how many levels have these treasures in, but if I have to guess, it's a fairly decent number of them. Then again, maybe it is all of them. I could pull up a guide on the treasure hunting scheme to figure out where all the treasures are and what levels contain them. Or if all of them contain the treasures, for that matter. Which I probably will do after this stage is done. And by the way, I'm pretty sure you can just leave the levels after... just by playing through it normally. I will be honest, I never actually got around to playing this mode because we're just playing the main game again. I don't even know how that missed. Also, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can, you don't need to worry about getting the high score for this mode at all. And all you really have to do here is just focus on finding the treasures and then make your escape. At least I'm pretty sure that is how it's supposed to work. Okay. That was clearly not the correct stage. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a guide as to where the treasures are. This shouldn't take too long, so excuse me for just a moment. Here we go. Treasure hunt. Okay, so as I thought, there's treasure scattered throughout different areas, and only certain levels have these treasures. So, first treasure is actually located in the secret room, and there's one in the heavy room. So, let's go. So, going through the first part, what am I doing? Why can't I turn right? Okay. Like I said, you don't have to play through every single level, but you do have to search. You do have to search quite thoroughly in order to find these treasures. And like I said, I never actually went for this mode. I never even tried to complete it, just because we're basically kind of playing through the main game all over again. Okay. Again, I can always pull up this information from the guide I have pulled up. And to be honest, I think I am just going to follow it. Okay, secret room. It's crown on the top floor, the structure on the right-hand side. Okay. And there it is. And we're done here. Alright, next up is the heavy room. Staff near the end of the level. Alrighty.
Good job.
Again, thankfully, even though we are replaying the stages again, we don't really have to get the high score in them at all in any way. The only thing you have to worry about is just surviving until the end. You do have to collect those items and then complete the stage in order for that item to stay counted. So that is something worth mentioning. Just like with anything else in this game, in order for it to count, you do have to finish the stage. You can't just grab it and leave. As easy and convenient as that would be, you just can't. And of course, since we are kind of playing through the main game again, we can collect gems to increase our health temporarily, so long as... According to the guide, it says there is a staff near the end of the stage. You can't miss it. Really? Because I'm pretty sure I just missed it. Jesus. Drop, please. Okay. It did say heavy room, right? Yeah, that is where I'm at, and yet where the hell is this staff that this guy is talking about? Well, I don't see it.
I did it!
Then again, maybe I selected the wrong level. That could very well be possible, but it doesn't seem to be that way.
Good job.
Yeah, it's the heavy room. That's what this guide is saying. Near the end of the level. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some additional searching. Then again, maybe it's at the beginning of the level, for all I know. No? Not there. Okay. Then again, maybe the guide I have pulled up is wrong in this regard. I hate it when I get blindsided by enemies out of nowhere. It's always fun. I will be honest. I think there I was thinking maybe the staff is hidden in that electrical field of death. No. No. That's not how it works, sweetheart. Again, maybe this guide that I have pulled up is wrong about this staff's location. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like it's wrong. Maybe this location is correct, but it's not at this particular level. Instead, it's actually elsewhere. Maybe it's in a different level within the first area. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. Again, I think that is exactly what I'm thinking. It's not in the heavy room. Then again, maybe it is there and I just can't bloody see it.
Good job.
That could be the case too. So why don't we try Sky Room? It could be possible that it's actually supposed to be in Sky Room. knows? I've looked around the first stage as well as the... Aha! Yeah. So the guide was wrong. It's not in Heavy Room, it's actually in Sky Room, towards the end of the stage. So that's interesting. Oh, I need the key card. Dooey. It's fine. No big deal. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, next is Area 2. It is kind of interesting how the guide I pulled up was wrong about one of the locations of these items, but the other ones shouldn't be as bad. Alright, Big Cannon. Crown is on the ground right before the mid-boss. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. There it is. There's the crown. Alright. Time to finish this up. Ow. I will be honest here. If you really want to efficiently go after all the treasures in this game, definitely pull up a guide and follow it. Not necessarily to the letter, but still, it's highly recommended that you do follow this guide. This way you're not going to be running around every single stage trying to find these damn treasures. Alright, next is Darkwood, and on the platform that you reach via Springboard, you'll find a brooch. Okay. So I think I know where this thing is talking about. There it is. And we're done here. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about finding multiple treasures within a stage. It's like one within a designated area. And it seems, from what I can tell, there's like 2 treasures per area. At least that's what it appears to be for Planet Bomber. Area 3. First up is Great Rock. Climb up to the point where you can get long string of crystals by falling. Jump down, collect the crystals, and you'll snag the brooch along the way. Okay. Okay. So what they're talking about is, like, towards the very top of the stage, we will have to drop all the way down. But, in the process, we'll be picking up this treasure. Hello there, Mr. Kracko. Die. Funny how I called him Mr. Kracko. He's not Kracko, he's Discount Kracko. Again, I'm sure he has an actual name, though I don't even know what it is. There it is. There's the treasure, so we are done here. And again, once you collect the treasure, you can just make a beeline directly to the level's exit. You don't need to worry about getting a high score. It's purely just a kind of a neat little way to speedrun the game. Kind of. I'm pretty sure there is a category for getting all the treasures via this treasure hunting mode. Just keep in mind though, I'm pretty sure you have to do everything in one go. Then again, maybe I'm crazy. Let's see. Fog Ground. When you get to the stone arch, jump on the platforms to the right to find the staff. Okay. Seems simple enough. Thankfully, this archway really isn't too far into the stage. And that's it, right there. God damn it, game. Whee! Funny how you can skip that last section of the level if you know exactly where to jump. Pretty fun. Totally would try it.
Good job.
Okay. Now that that's done, onward to the next planet. Planet Primus. And for this one, we have... looks like Woods of Isram. Wait, that's the name of the area. Oops. It's Groog Hills. Or Hills. Not a mistake. Okay, bomb the freeze flower to make it snow, and the crown will appear on the rightmost island. Okay. That's simple enough. Yoink. Just like I've mentioned before, you can skip any and all cutscenes in the entire game just by pushing the start button. I think it's like this regardless if you've seen the cutscene or not. So, that is something worth mentioning. Alright, what do we have next? Bubble hole. Right before the exit, there's a staff tucked in the right corner. It's kind of tough to see, because everything's pink there. Okay, so this staff is like towards the very end of the stage. There it is. Again, it can be kind of difficult to see, but really, it's not that bad. We do have to make it out of here alive, though, in order to make things work. All done. Okay, next is Area 2. And our first destination is Rockin' Road. I don't think I even pointed out that pun, but it is what it is. Let's see, according to this, in the first hole in the first room, Okay, that's incorrect. Second hole is the correct term. Regardless, though, we have the item. We have everything we need. We just need to leave. And hopefully not get killed along the way. Just keep in mind, though, just like with the ad hoc bombs, if you do end up kicking the bucket, you do have to... you do respawn at the beginning of the stage, and you do have to pick the item back up again. Again, just like with the ad hoc bombs. But again, once you complete the stage, you don't need to worry about that ever again. I thought we were friends, dude. Also, I'm pretty sure that poisonous gas can stop your bombs upon throwing them. Hello there, Mr. Door. Goodbye, Mr. Door. I hardly knew thee. Okay. Next is Million Road. Staff is in one of the beams of light just before the mini-boss. It's tough to see, so keep on the lookout. For some reason I was thinking that the treasure wasn't going to be in any vehicle stages, but here we are. It appears that some of them are in some vehicle stages. Mainly the... Ah, there's the item. For some reason I was thinking those light reflections were solid objects, but no. That's just a reflection on the world's environment. Realism! Am I right? Thankfully, for the most part, if you know exactly where these items are in the Bonber Jet stages, you can just speed right through to where the item is. There we go. All done. All done with that one. On to Area 3. Okay. Area 3, Killer Gate. There's a crown sitting on the last bridge before the exit. Don't forget to kill the submarines. Alright. Okay, from what I've read of this guide, the item we're looking for is on the last bridge. Ow. Way to get shot. And again. I guess this is how great warriors die. By being blindsided by missiles that come out of freaking nowhere. And there's the crown. There we go. Honestly, I should have pulled up this guide a hell of a lot sooner. And we're out of here. Okay, next we have Spiral Tower. Climb most of the way up the tower. On the floating ring platform, you'll find a brooch.
Good job.
Okay. Thankfully, I know exactly where they're talking about, and it's like right at the level's exit. Pretty much. Of course, getting there in one piece is gonna be kind of a challenge, but not really. So long as we know exactly what we're doing, we'll be fine. Plus, taking our time throughout the entire tower climb really shouldn't be that hard. In fact, I believe our destination is right about... No. Okay, not quite. Ah. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't quite at the level's exit, but pretty close to it. Ow. Was not expecting that. Damn it! I always blow myself up somehow. Without fail, every time. Okay. Cool. Alright, next up is Hades' Crater on Canatia. Like we haven't been here enough times as is. Kinda hilarious. And thankfully our item of what we're looking for is right over here. And now we just complete the stage as per usual. Alright. Grabbing the extra life just because. You never know. Alright. Now, for the next one, we're going to Emerald Tube.
Good job.
It's a crown on the right-hand side of the stage, right in front of the huge pit at the end. Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking this was an entirely different level, but no, it's a bomber slider level. What am I thinking? We're not allowed to have fun here. No! We must suffer. But hey, it is what it is. And thankfully, as the guide said, it's like at the very end of the stage. And there it is. Yoink! There we go. All done with that one. Okay, on to the next one. First up, Death Garden. Very top of the level is a brooch. Don't forget those key crystals, of course. Where did it say it was? Very top of the level is a brooch. Okay. Though it didn't really quite say which part of the top of the level they're talking about. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. I can't believe that missed. I'm surprised that even worked out. Okay, there's the item we're looking for. Now we just need to complete the stage as per usual. If I have to guess, the last thing we're looking for is right up here. Yep. All done. That definitely took a little while, but hey, at least the deed is done. Next is an Aqua Way.
Good job.
Sitting next to one of the torpedo launchers near the end. Okay. Okay, so from what the guide is saying, it's recommended to get yourself eaten by this creature here, and then just make your way to the end of the stage this way. Which, thankfully, is very easy to do. And again, this item that we're looking for is sitting next to one of the missile launchers at the end of the stage anyway. Oh, god damn it! I'm gonna die, aren't I? All because I did something stupid. Stupid! Are you little? Alright, let's get out of here. Hopefully without getting killed. Thank you very much. Okay, next. Area 3, Hard Coaster. Staff is at the foot of the shrine at the end. Remember the key crystals. Great. Now we have to play the waiting game once more. Yay. Thankfully, though, it is at the very end of the stage. So, there's not exactly a whole lot of waiting around you have to worry about. You do have to pick up the key crystals, though. Can't be forgetting about those. Otherwise, you dead. And that's not haha funny. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about there. Never did I think I would need to visit this stage again, but here we are. Way to blow myself up like an idiot. I guess that extra life I picked up really is going to come in handy now, that's for sure. In fact, I got 8 more to spare, so that's good to see. The good news is, at least we're almost done when it comes to treasure hunting. Funny enough, I was not expecting the whole treasure hunt thing to even last as long as it currently is. I guess this is what's taken up the majority of this session, which I guess that makes sense, as this is the last unlockable mode that you can choose to play. At least this does allow you to re-explore any of the stages that you previously completed, and fully explore them from top to bottom. You never know, you may be able to find what you're looking for, or not. How in God's name did those miss? Whatever, screw the stage. The worst part is definitely waiting around. Waiting for the elevators to go and do their thing. And ride them all the way to the end. Thankfully, the majority of the key crystals that we're looking for are at the very end of the stage. I think the third one is like towards the end of this elevator ride. I know there's one, like, towards the very end of the stage, which we did see not that long ago, and there's the item we're looking for. Which I will be grabbing momentarily. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I didn't get hit by these dancing aliens. Okay. Still one left. One more key card to go. Question is, where the hell is it? If I have to guess, it's probably somewhere around the lower part of the level. Then again, maybe it's on the elevator ride somewhere. It can be kind of difficult to see where the hell it is you need to go. Okay, there's that thing. Okay. Well, at least now I know exactly where all the... Now that we've gotten all the key crystals, we just need to leave. Thankfully, it won't take too long. At least I hope it doesn't. Just so much waiting around is probably the worst part of this whole stage. And it's definitely one of the more boring ones in the entire game. Nice. Didn't even intend to do that, but hey, whatever works. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Whee! Bye! Okay.
Good job.
Okay. Next, move stone. See the crown from the starting point. I don't need good hiding spots in the stage, but okay, that's just an opinion piece. Again, the crown is just sitting out in the open. You don't need to worry about finding it in any sort of obscure location or anything like that. All you need to worry about is just simply grabbing it and then completing the puzzle, and you're done. It's literally that freaking simple. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't pull out a bomb there. That was definitely really weird. And I don't like it. Okay. At least this level is a pretty damn short one. One of the shortest in the game. And again, once you complete the puzzle, you're done. You don't need to worry about doing anything else within this place. Okay, that just outright rejected it. I guess that last thing, I can't say if that one is randomized or not. Then again, maybe I was right the first time by pushing it into here. That makes sense. Come on, jump into the beam, please. There we go. Overall, very short. Short stage. Okay. Now then. On to the next area. My zone. It's my zone! And funny enough, this is the last place where we need to go to. The last planet. And our first stop is Hopperland. Staff just floating in the air in front of the last big stone wall. Hard to miss. Okay. At least we get to see Louie in action one last time. So that's pretty nice. Okay, come on. Really? That hit his head. Apparently headshots are not good enough for Louie. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. Is this another instance where the guide is wrong? That actually would be kind of surprising if that is the case. Oh wait, there it is. I thought for a minute there that was just another gem, but no, it wasn't. It was the scepter we were looking for. Who knew? Alright, all done. Next is Ice Snake. Last brooch in the game, right before the exit, next to one of those fireball robots. Great. And where did it say it was? Jun Falls. Come on, really, Discount Kracko? You have to be that guy? Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Glad I don't have to deal with them. I could just walk right behind them and leave. Next! Area 2 in Snow Circuit. Keep to the right and you'll find the crown. Okay. Great. Well, time to head into the most fun snow level of the game. Hilarious. It's like the game's taunting us. But hey. At least we don't have to worry too much about this. At least I should. That should not be the case. Okay. Okay, so we just need to keep to the right here. And there it is. Very nice. Okay, next is Ice Snake. Wait.
Good job.
Huh. Heh. Neat. Okay. Remember what I read earlier? That was for June Falls, and I just got plain lucky. I confused a hint for something else entirely. But hey, at least I had a pretty good idea where to look. Am I right? So thankfully, in this iteration, we just need to worry about making it towards the very end of the stage. And hopefully not get attacked or murdered by dragon heads. That should be the name of a freaking band. Like, there's Dragon Force. Why not Dragon Head? Or Dragon Heads. With a Z. Just to add that much more flair to the name. It should be a heavy metal band. It would be kind of hilarious if that is indeed the case. Okay, really? I don't even know how that dagger hit me. Alright, there it is. There's the item, and done. Next, Area 3. Time to grab the last 2 items of the game. Air Room is our first stop, and then Mirror Room is the last one. Great! Okay, Final Crown is on the platform right in front of the exit. Remember to get the disc. Hello there. Please go away. Thank you. Thank you very much, lovely chap. Kind of surprised that worked. Okay, got the disc. So this one is on the platform right in front of the exit. And that's it. Boop. Just had to check and make sure. Next, and the final item of the game, Mirror Room, the last staff and last treasure of the game. Behind the mirror near the middle of the level. Hard to miss. Remember to get the disc as well. Okay. Let's go! And there's the item. Thankfully, once again, we can just rush through this stage for the most part, and we'll be fine. Just keep in mind, though, that throughout the majority of the stage, the frame rate is going to tank to roughly 10 FPS. Mainly due to the effects of which the mirror can produce, aka the reflection. And even if we do end up kicking the bucket here, it really isn't that big of a deal. I say it, and it happens. Seriously, screw this freaking game and its lack of perspective. Again, the frame rate just loves to chug a lot. Definitely am not a fan of that. Come on, jump, damn it! All done.
Good job.
Thank you, Bomberman. I had to ask for your help again, which I'm sure you're sorry about. Million Kingdom celebrates our hero, Bomberman. We have prepared a celebration for you. Hopefully it's a magnificent feast. Let everyone partake and rejoice. Yeehaw! We did it! What do you mean, wait? I was the one who did all the damn work! And that was Million's Treasure Hunt. Pretty sure you can repeat this minigame again if you so wish. And just to see if that's the case, also hello, Ayo Child! Thanks for the raid, man! Again, thanks so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. Funny enough, this stream is just about to end, but thanks for the raid regardless. Also, hello, Nate. Welcome. Anyway, that's the game, folks. That was the entirety of Bomberman Hero plus all the extras of the game. I'm not 100% sure what would happen if you get a perfect score in Golden Bomber. In fact, I don't think much of anything happens besides just, you know, hooray, you did it, you got the best score possible. At least I'm pretty sure that is the case. Though, like I said, this is the entirety of Bomberman Hero. We're done here. We're just simply done. As I mentioned at the end of the last session, this game really did not age very well. Not really sure what the GL is all about. We're not really playing this right now. But, yeah. Like I said, this game really has not aged as well as the first Bomberman 64, in my honest opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, this game is still fun, and it might be one of those, this might be one of those games that is more fun to speedrun than it is to play casually, which is kind of insane. It's kind of weird if you really think about it, especially for any percent. But that's just me. Let's think of the first two Bomberman games this way on Nintendo 64. The first game kind of aged like fine wine. This one, I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's one of those games where it's aged rather poorly over the years. And to be fair, I feel as though out of all games that need a remaster, Bomberman Hero kind of needs a remaster, especially with fixing up some of the floaty jumping controls, and also maybe tone down the score requirements on some of the bosses, especially the second to last boss of the game with the, you know who, the quote-unquote final boss at the Garrett Star, you know that one? That one's a pain in the ass. Also make it so your health is persistent throughout the entire game, so if you increase your health at any time, it stays that way regardless of the situation, whether you get a game over or if you quit out of the game entirely. Just saying. That would be nice. But a man can dream. That's all I can say about that. So, with that, folks, like I said, we're done here. We're done here for the day. We're done with Bomberman Hero. Time to move on to bigger and better things, which will probably be next time, kind of. Not so much tomorrow, but definitely, hopefully, within the coming week. We'll definitely have to wait and see how things play out. For now, though, I bid you all adieu. This is General Snivy with the Bomberman Hero playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time it's going to be a brand new adventure, and hopefully this one will be better than this one. Again, don't get me wrong, this game was still a lot of fun, but there are definitely better experiences out there, in my opinion. Out of the Bomberman games, I'd probably rank this one the lowest. I can't say much about the second attack because I have not played through that game in its entirety. And I'd have to play it on the actual console in order to get an honest opinion. But I recommend the first Bomberman 64 over this one. That's just my opinion. But everyone has their own preferences. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later.